Hello beta, good morning. First we will revise and then move to the next topic. What is motion? What is motion? Motion is change in position from the reference point. Take reference point A. Change in position from reference point with respect to time is known as motion. I am repeating again. Change in position from the starting point or from the reference point with respect to time is known as motion. There are two type of quantity, scalar and vector. What is scalar quantity? A quantity which has magnitude. Magnitude means number. For example, 5, 3, 7, and just add the unit, means 5 kilometer, 3 kilometer, 3 kg, 4 marks, 5 gram, 6 liter. So these numbers are known as magnitude. So a scalar quantity has only magnitude, or you can say that there is no requirement of direction, or this quantity does not need any direction. But second quantity is vector quantity. Just note it down. There are two type of physical quantity. Any quantity which is derived in two part, either it is scalar quantity or it is a vector quantity. Vector quantity required both what? Magnitude as well as direction. A quantity which has direction and magnitude both is known as vector quantity. A quantity which has magnitude only, no need of direction, there is no direction, that is scalar quantity. Now we will see the distance and displacement. What is distance? Total motion of object. Suppose object started from A to B and then B to C. Take 4 kilometer, 3 kilometer. So total motion of object is A to B, then B to C. So distance will be, total motion means 4 kilometer plus 3 kilometers, so equal to 7 kilometer. 7 kilometer is a distance. I am repeating again, distance is the total motion of object from initial point to final point. And now displacement. What is displacement? Shortest straight line motion from initial to final. So here shortest motion, initial and final. Where is your initial position? Here, and final is here. So shortest straight line motion is same as longest straight line motion. So in this case, longest motion and shortest motion both are same. So displacement will be equal to distance, which is 7 kilometer. But if distance is same but change the route, means object started from A to B 4 kilometer, then B to C 3 kilometer. In this case, total motion A to B, B to C, so distance will be 7 kilometer. But what about displacement? Displacement is shortest motion between initial and final point. This is not a shortest. Shortest is A to C directly. So we will take directly straight line shortest motion between A to C. By using Pythagoras theorem, you will get 5 kilometer. So object has covered same distance, but in that case displacement is 7, but in this case displacement is 5. What about distance? Distance is same in both case, means total motion of object is same but displacement is changed because it required direction. If we will not follow the direction, we will not get 5 kilometer. But for distance, there is no need of direction. You have to count whatever you move. But in case of displacement, here this direction is A to C in this direction. But in this case, direction is A to C here. So which is shortest. So displacement will be 5 kilometer. It indicates that distance does not require direction, or distance does not indicate any direction, but displacement indicates. Here we have changed the direction, we get minimum value of displacement. So displacement depends on direction, distance does not depends on direction. Move to the next one. Speed and velocity. What is speed? Distance by time. Simple, you can say, don't be confused. Speed is distance upon time. Distance upon time is known as speed. What about velocity? Velocity is displacement upon time. What is displacement? Shortest motion from initial to final. So distance upon time is speed, displacement upon time is velocity. Don't be confused. Or you can say that if speed has direction, that is known as velocity. Now we will see that speed is scalar or velocity is vector. How? Yep, in both case time is generally scalar quantity because it has magnitude 2 hour, 3 hour, 3 second, 4 second, but there is no need of direction, no mention of about direction, so time is scalar in both case. But what about displacement and distance? Distance is scalar, so speed will be scalar. Displacement is vector, so velocity will be vector quantity. Now, how to find average speed and average velocity? What do you mean by average speed? Average speed means total distance covered by the object divided by total time taken. For example, if distance from A to B is 5 km and it takes 2 hours, and B to C is 3 km, it takes 1 hour. From B to C is 4 km, it takes 2 hours. So what will be the average speed? Total time taken, so total distance cover means 5 km, 3 km plus 4 km divided by total time taken. Total time is 2 hours, 1 hour and 2 hours. 5, 3, 8, 4, 12 divided by 5. So you can convert in point, you will get 2.4 km per hour. So average speed is total distance covered by the object divided by total time taken. But what about average velocity? Average velocity is different from average speed. In this case, you will not say that total displacement taken by total divided by total time. Average velocity is like a mean. How to find mean or average? Sum of observation divided by number of observation. So similarly, if there are 4 velocities are given, so how to find average velocity? Sum of observation means sum of velocity v1 plus v2 plus v3 plus v4 divided by number of observation means number of velocity. How many velocities are given? 4. So divide by 4. So average speed is total distance by total time. Average velocity is sum of velocity divided by number of velocity. So generally, if there are 2 velocities are given, so what you will take? v1 plus v2 divided by 2. Understood, beta? Now we'll see unit of velocity and speed. Unit will be same because unit of distance and displacement are similar, which is kilometer or meter. We will now focus only SI unit. SI unit is speed. Speed is equal to distance upon time and velocity is equal to displacement upon time. What is the unit of distance? Meter. What is the unit of time? Second. So unit of speed will be meter per second. So how to find unit? Just see here, by formula only. Unit of distance is meter, unit of time is second, so unit will be meter per second. In this case again, unit of distance displacement is meter and unit of time will be second, so meter per second. So if unit of distance is kilometer an hour, then kilometer per hour, kilometer per hour. Now we will move to the next topic. Before moving to the next topic, one thing, there are two type of motion. First one is uniform, second one is non-uniform. Uniform motion means a motion which has constant speed. So in uniform motion, speed is constant, but for non-uniform motion, speed will be variable, means change. So if speed is constant, so how to find your speed? Total distance by total time taken. Means for uniform, according to your textbook, you can define like that. You can say that a motion with constant speed is uniform motion, or you can say that equal distance covered divided by equal interval of time. Means equal distance covered by the object in equal interval of time is known as uniform motion. For non-uniform motion, you will say that equal distance covered by the object and unequal interval of time taken, or you can say that unequal distance covered by the object and equal interval of time taken, or at both places you can say unequal distance covered by the object and unequal interval of time taken. That is the motion. Our